season. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So Hawaii's offense will get the ball first. Duke Watson. They believe he is the guy who can really give a jolt of energy to this rushing attack. From the gun, it's Rice. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25. All right, guys, let's talk for a second about Hawaii. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15.
And man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back, and he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And Palmer, sometimes
makes the grab and room to run. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
They'll give it to Watson. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Look out! Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. And the Rainbow Warriors line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. The Bruins offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And here's a main cog in this offense, Dallas Wilson. He is a talent, and they have big expectations that he can give a real spark to this offense. They'll get the transfer rolling with an early carry. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. First down from the 43. Throwing, Imaliava. Finds his target. Still on his feet at the 45. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. The Bruins peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Man, you got to get hats around this dude. He finds the crease. He's down to the 27. Guys, let's take a minute here and think about UCLA. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat. And the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win. And if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room, so important to get off to a good start. Try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
And the Bruins kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Rush right in his face. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Iamaleava throws to the wideout. Complete out left to Wilson. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Let's not complicate this. My man is better than your man. Find your matchups and go get them.
The Bruins look to do some damage in the red zone. Third down in the gun, Iamaleava. Out wide right, it's Grove. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Well, on that third down play, they're just trying to get it to him quickly to see if he can do something with it after they catch. But this is a defense that takes pride in their ability to tackle in the open field. That was a fantastic job of rallying to the ball carrier.
He's got it, first down and more. And the catch and run into the end zone. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Here's a give to Robinson. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the period, and it's UCLA in the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. First play of the period, first down here. They'll run it. It's Cox. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Here's Iamaleava to throw. It's complete. They will score. First play of this drive. With the catch, it's Bolden. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a first and 10. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. The Rainbow Warriors will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On the return. Makes a move. Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed, the explosiveness, and took a little momentum with him out of bounds. UCLA will go back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Let's see what they do here on third and short from the 41. From the gun on third down, Iamaleava. Left side is Wilson. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the Bruins will snap it on first and 10. Throwing, Imaliava. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them.
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, UCLA. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Watson. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun, wants to pass. Right side, it's Bolden. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
Listen, at this point, the end of the first half, we're trying to generate some points. First downs are the most
see it be
important thing.
2016.
So a really good job there converting on that 3rd. I love the decision by the quarterback. You kind of wonder, though, are they going to want to be a bit more aggressive and maybe start taking some more shots and attack?
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Makes the catch. It's Bolden. Got 9 yards on the play. It leaves him with 3rd and a yard. And the Rainbow Warriors want to move quickly. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Just a short pass to the tight end. The Rainbow Warriors call timeout. That's their first. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
3rd and long right here. They'll move the tight end. Imaliava from the gun on 3rd down. He'll pull it down. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Under pressure. Working that left side now. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's the with a fresh set of downs.
And this offense just keeps putting it together, man. Like, they have not been stopped very often. Another play in the passing game. This defense, they've got to find something, and they've got to find it fast. Like, halftime is a little ways away. They got to make some adjustments right now.
Iamaleava finds the tight end. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. The Bruins call timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it 1 high safety? Is it 2 high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type of zone coverage it's going to be.
Clock has stopped. Timeout has been called by UCLA. It's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Second and long here. Back to throw. It's Iamaleava. Still looking. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Out wide left, it's Moore. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Had to get rid of it quickly.
That's exactly what I would tell this quarterback to do. Throw that ball away. Don't force it. Don't create a turnover down here in the red zone. We still got a few more downs to go. Nice job by the QB with the decision-making.
Nico Iamaleava throwing again. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
And look at the quarterback, look at the players on offense. They're over looking at the sidelines, begging to stay on the field and try and score this touchdown. They've been on the field for so many plays, for so long. When you've done all that work, you want to catch.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Throwing. Iamaleava unloads to the wideout. Nice way to knock that one down.
Well, the cornerback wasn't fooled that time. He was squatting on the out route, and because of that, he was able to transition, break on the ball, and knock it away.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun on 3rd down, Iamaleava. Out wide right, it's Cox. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They'll give it to Robinson. He's past the marker. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Bruins are flying down the field. Here's Robinson one more time. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
3rd down from the gun. Here's Nico Iamaleava. Always a welcome play. We'll see what this offense can do sitting inside its own 20. Wants to throw one first. Right side, it's Bolden. The officials stop play as they come out to tend to this injured Bruin. That is the freshman defensive end that they're very excited about. They're hoping that he's able to return to the game shortly. The run inside. It's Watson. breaks into the open. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, it's so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. They'll need a bunch on second down. Wants to pass. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
They're all over it. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
Man, this defense is feasting. You can tell. They know they got the lead, and they know they have to pass. So they're pinning their ears back. They're bringing pressure. This offense, they have to do a better job, man. You got to protect your QB. Give him some time if you want to get back in this ball game.
Looking for room. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Fires to the wideout. Lucky to get it off.
And as an offense, you've got such a special talent playing QB. You've got to do a better job protecting him. If you can let this guy set his feet, he can light this defense up.
They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the first down marker. The offense stays on the field. They just have inches to go on fourth down. Robinson again. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Iamaleava. Out wide right, it's Wilson. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Wants to throw. It's Iamaleava. Left side, it's Wilson. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Bruins go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Changing the routes with his receivers. In the red area, it's Cox. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The officials stop play as they come out to tend to this injured Bruin. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Here's a give to Robinson. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll run with Robinson. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Here's Iamaleava to throw. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That is a costly mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. Well, that is a tough penalty to take. That'll back him up for this 2nd and goal. Pulls it on the option. He's shoved out of bounds right at the 6-yard line as they were able to at least keep him out of the end zone. After this long of a drive, you have to cap it off with a touchdown, and here comes 3rd and goal. He'll be stopped short, could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Fourth down, Iamaleava. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop.
You know, there are a lot of people watching this game that are thinking to themselves, where's the sportsmanship? You're blowing this team out. Why are you going for it on 4th down? Why not just punt, give it back, and just leave here with a W? That's because this coach wants it.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Past the 50. Ripped past midfield. Finally stopped at the 42, and that's the kind of chunk play that gets drives going. That's the thing about this offense. You think you've got it backed up, and then you don't. 1st and 10 from inside the 50. Sells to run, looking to pass. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And that is just what this defense needed. Nice job getting upfield, getting after the quarterback, putting that last play behind him. Big gain, so what? Great job being dialed in on 1st down to the pass and getting the sack.
Got it in the middle. It's Bolden. Drag down.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Right side, it's Provo. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Makes the grab past the marker. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29. The Rainbow Warriors, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something happen fast.
He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And the Rainbow Warriors racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Got to make the play on 4th. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Throwing, Iamaleava. Out wide left, it's Grove. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. And the Bruins come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. To the air, it's Iamaleava. Out wide right, it's Wilson. Oh, he's got some space. Inside, touchdown, Bruins. 6, 6 more to the board. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Quick give. It's Rice.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
Second down, gonna throw it. Nearly picked off there, and he might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to drop that one. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Here comes the heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. And guys, hold that thought just a second because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense got it. They're on the run. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
Well, it looked like he was going to get the first down there. You're the quarterback, you're the coach, you're thinking, all right, fresh set of downs. Offensive coordinator's already looking at his play sheet, getting ready to dial up the next play, but not so fast, David. Defense comes away with a massive takeaway.
Huge takeaway, and think about it. You're trying as hard as you can to get him down, stop him on this fourth down, get the ball back. He gets the first down. It's a little bit demoralizing, but because you're running to the football, you get a hand on it, you get the football out. Now you get, it's like stopping him on fourth down anyways, because you got the ball and you're getting it back to your offense.
Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on first down. It's 2nd and 2. Iamaleava throws for the tight end. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays, and they've had a great day so far.
Say it in the gun on third down. Hit as he throws. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And the offense comes up short on third down, but I tell you what, they've still had a good day. There's so many positives to point to. I'll be interested to see if they go for it here on fourth down. They don't have to. They got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, shown a variety of all kinds of things. Now it's just about how they want to finish.
Again, it's Iamaleava. Takes a hit as he fires. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come